welcome everybody, and to welcome at the Watchtower. Today, we're gonna take a little look on the event that we have played for 1 week now, and I hope you all have a lovely day. And I will start to introduce the lovely panel. I'll start with Not. Can you unmute and say hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, Jeff. Hi, Zaichi. Can you unmute and say hello?
Good morning.
Don't forget him. Trickster, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
And then
Hey,
we have yeah. And Yellow, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And we have Ghost Rider. Can you unmute and say hello?
Unmute or unmute?
Unmute.
Hello.
Hello. Well, we are going to get a little review on the event. Was it bad? Was it good? What was maybe not that good? And I, I want to first start and say that we're gonna give it from 1 to 10, and I go through the panel, and then we can discuss what was maybe some issues or really good things or maybe not so good things.
it's my turn to be ignored this week then, YouTube.
Sorry, Scott. Can you say say hello to the YouTube?
Hello, YouTube. I will be back in a second.
What the fuck?
See you next week.
Well, I'm gonna start with hi, Zaisi. What do you think of the event?
Oh, this was, with the exception of the hiccups, in the first 12 hours. I thought it was a great event. I'll give it a 9.5.
9.5. What do you think that was especially good in this event?
Go to your room.
Just the changing of perspective on how it was run. Just something fresh. I
Yep.
like the idea that they're trying to think out of the box. They're trying to make it so that lower levels can participate as much as higher
Out of
levels.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, out of the kitchen.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one.
Out of the kitchen.
Can
I think I'll give it about a 5. It wasn't that brilliant. It was brilliant for low levels, but high levels, nah, very boring.
boring. Can you tell me what you think that was good?
Well, most of us got a alt lower level. I, like most of us, we had more fun on that than we did on our main.
Yeah.
But for the mains, who wants to spend 5 days hitting one base?
Mhm. Yeah. And Scott, if you are you on, Scott?
Should
Or
stuff in
maybe
his
not.
face.
Well, I'm going to Trickster then. Trickster, can you say what you think about the event?
Yeah, like Nut just said, within 12 hours I got bored on my main. For my main, I'm going to get a 4 because I did get bored. I got everything within about 12 hours. But my mini, because I hadn't got all the main units and that, and I had to work my ass off for them.
Mm. Would you give that, Trickster, on your mini? Oh, I think
No, Katie.
Trickster disappeared.
Well, on my mini, I'd give it a 9.
9. Yeah. Uh, Ghost Rider, what do you think of the event?
I thought it was a 9 for the first couple days, but like everybody else says, hitting the same thing over and over again is kind of boring. So I kind of helped out my husband's account a bit while he was working a lot of hours. And it was fun on his because his is still a 41. Um, I enjoy the part where you can upgrade the mounts and controllers, but that's about it.
Mm. And Yellow, what do you think about it?
Fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Yeah, it's definitely a 9. Can't give it, never give anything a 10 because there's always room for improvement, no matter what. I can understand where the guys are coming from, but we got to, like I said, as we said pre-show, it's not all about us. It's not all about the high level players. And Kixeye need to remember that there are some lower level players that don't have all the units, players that haven't maybe got as good a skill set but still enjoy playing the game. And they need to remember these people, which I hope was what this event was about, because it was a good event for them to catch up. It was a bit grindy, like maybe could have mixed it up on the level 4s and 5s with different style bases. Maybe would be my only niggle. Like what Nat said, I mean, we all probably did the 5s. We all smashed the 5s, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it did get a bit monotonous. I mean, doing them, but I mean, by the end of by Saturday, Sunday, I was doing them with my eyes closed. So there was that good part of it as well. So they could have mixed that up a little bit. Maybe put in some so you could do one with air, do one with ground, that type of thing. But no, yeah, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. And also with the grind of it, I think it needs to be a little bit on the more easier side because they threw the circus in and it was well overpriced. Because that was to get. I mean, I'm lucky enough I had it before that. If I didn't, I wouldn't be happy having to do that many bases to get it. But yeah, the solid 9.
Okay. As you guys want to give it, I think I will give this a 8.5 on my main. And we actually did a bet, me and Trickster, on starting from scratch with a mini and doing the event. And that on the mini, I can just give it a 9. I would give it a 9 because that was actually pretty fun. And I could see where lower levels would have some issues to get through the bases. It was challenging, and I like that a lot. But what I really missed in this event was Thorium or the defense wave, and I know that is a new concept they are doing, but the thorium payout was actually pretty bad, so you had to hit some thorium bases in between. So that could take off your focus from the event for a bit. I don't know what you guys say to that.
But it's the same with res as well. There was no res to be had.
No.
I think I miss the defense waves because it gives you a look at some of the newer units and that.
That and the thorium payout for the defense. Yeah,
I'm not
that's.
worried
I was
about
going to bring that up later, and that was a very good issue, very noticeable issue to me was having to farm thorium.
Yeah, and you all did. We can go through the Zacharias, or Sarkis. When you get all the tech for him, they have had rushed it little bit, so he was only equipped with 500. I think it in size. So when you put and level your tech up, you could actually see that you could not put more tech on him, and then that one you have upgraded. And if you try to put another one on, you could see there was no room for it. But they will fix it in the next downtime, I think.
Yeah, the next downtime that will be sorted.
Yeah. Have any of you tried to play with him?
Not yet.
With
I
what?
didn't.
Sarkis?
I did use him in a couple of 5 bases in the event. He does a lot of damage.
Oh, I've had it quite a while, so I've used it in PvP.
Yeah.
It's a good distraction.
I played around with it after I bought it, and I like it actually.
Can we put more than one of the tech on him yet?
No, that's going to be next downtime, mate.
Right, okay. And I just mentioned it. I wasn't sure whether they'd fixed it yet or not.
Just
No,
some
they
updates
haven't.
from Discord right now. The downtime is going to happen today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the release notes are out, so we can do the release notes in the show.
I didn't think we were doing a downtime until next week.
No.
They pushed it up.
It's changed today, I think.
Yes, tonight.
Did any of you see the chopper company with an extra chopper company on the ground?
Yeah, I had that before.
First time I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is chasing me?" But it was my own shadow.
Here's a question. Sorry, that gone.
It wasn't actually a shadow. It was a glitch because what you could see is the paint for the chopper.
Yeah.
And it was just a glitch. That was all. It wasn't even supposed to have been a shadow, so to speak. It was just a glitch because that's the paint, and the paint was following you to get put on.
Yeah.
And it was sort of reminding you, put me on.
You can fix it by putting it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Made that the priority for getting something that was absolutely useless.
If Brandy
people saying,
can you please, Brandy, can you please screen share me?
Ooh.
You're up. You gotta.
Okay.
You gotta put your screen share on, huh?
Oh, sure.
That's a two-part issue.
Okay. I'm gonna show the community what we mean with the Sarkis here. It's gonna catch up.
Going with the Sarkis, what you can show the guys here. And to the panel, this one is of the three. As we can only put one on, what one would you put on first?
That's easy.
That is.
I'll put the Cinder ammo on first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I have upgraded them all, and I've played around with them all just to see what he can do, and he is gonna be a beast when they gonna when we can put all the techs on.
That will be later this afternoon.
Yeah. What I see him is he's a cross between a Spartan and a sharpshooter. That is how I see him, but maybe that will change when they fix the capacity on him, so he gonna get the full extent of all his sex. Then you can put on him. But I really like that unit. But what you can see here down here is the capacity is 500, and if I try to get one more on him, you can actually see it goes to 1,000. So it is minus 500.
Yeah, as it cost me 150 gold to find that out. Mine was I think one was level 5, so I thought, I can only get one tech on. I'll bung him up a level, put 50 gold on a level. Oh, still only got one. Maybe it's 6 then.
Yeah.
No. And put another. Oh, maybe it's 7. Put on to 7. And I thought, I'll ask you guys, what's going on here?
Yeah. I was a little frustrated when I saw it first because I wanted to use him in the event. I actually used the absorbers in the event and in the low level bases when they were before I started to coin them, just to see what damage they could do, and they are gonna be some beasts when they are at high level.
But it's a catch-22 with the observer, because if you stay back, you don't take as much damage. But kicks have made it that the closer it is, the more damage it deals, which means more damage you take.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22.
Yeah,
I thought there might have been a spam unit, but they kind of went out the window when I saw the footprint of them. 300, I think, it's too big. I think they were a 200 footprint unit myself. I think 300 is too big for them.
Yeah, because that's no different from a Cerberus, is it?
Yeah.
No, that's like replacing 3 controllers in your PvP tune, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been using them on my mini at level 3, and they've got a good punch on them.
Well, they've got a good kick on them.
Well, I did a,
But they're not. They don't take a great wallop, do they?
Not
I
really.
did a test at level 10. I put a video up about it, and I just tested them at level 10.
Yeah, I see your vid. Yeah.
And I deliberately killed one to see what the repair time was. At level 10, 29 minutes for one.
What's the cost though with gold?
I honestly can't remember, but it's 29 minutes for one. So if you've got 10 in the platoon, that's 5 hours.
Yeah.
But that was in a standard tune, not a PvP tune.
Mm.
Okay.
So that's big up repair time.
What have any of you tried the other bases in the event, like 4 and 3, and what do?
No, and they didn't even look at them.
I was doing the 4s on Mini.
Yeah, I've done the 4s. The 4s were good, but
Yeah.
you didn't get the extra. What's the name for them? Did you? The extra.
The
The prestige. Yeah, I only did
Yeah.
4s and 5s as well.
I think I done 2 or 3 before I realised that.
I've done one track, one faction track, no, sort of like one main track, and then I've done one challenge track from 1 to 5. Realised you weren't getting anything extra on the 4s, and then I just concentrated on the 5s like the rest of us on the panel.
Yeah, I actually tested with in the beginning when I got my units. The observers tried to get as many as I could, and when I got one more, I tried the low bases with them, and they kicked some ass in those bases. I actually like it. You can actually test the unit without getting it killed, and what I think was great is the free repair logistic that Kickstarter gave us. So that opened some possibilities too to get something done. Well, I have the release note up here. If Brandy, can you screen share me again?
You have to turn on your screen share first.
Again? Okay, sorry.
Oops, I done it again.
And it came out today. It is out. And Trista, do you want to read it?
Just give me a couple of minutes, mate.
Okay.
That repair logistic, I hope they continue that. I mean, beyond to make it an Easter egg that you can get, or something where you get it once a week. I think that would go a long way into helping keep players that don't coin more active.
What they were doing it for April, though, weren't they?
Yeah, it's for the whole month, but I hope they continue it on in some form. Limited, but just because it really made a difference in this event.
Yeah.
On how I play.
I don't think they'll keep. It'd be nice if they kept it going, especially for lowers, but I don't think they will because they'll be losing coin.
Well, just make it an Easter egg that every once in a while you can, win it for taking a metal oil out or something. Just something.
Oh yeah. There was another thing with the event. Did anybody notice that they will the tire XP we got from them? They will move it on to the next event.
Yes.
The prestige one.
Prestige XP
Yeah.
is being carried over.
What do you think about that?
I don't like this prestige. It's another thing we've got to get.
Oh,
How many more things they're going to make us get?
Event.
Yeah.
I have to agree with Nut.
I would
when this game started, we needed oil and metal, and that was it. And how much stuff have we got to collect now? It's unreal.
Yeah, but I think it's because somebody was moaning about it on Discord. What do we do with the rest of it, or the spare one?
Well, they've carried it forward because the storyline dictates that you do. So they've carried it forward, so it's going to be there, and there's going to be prizes in Prestige for at least the next month. or two.
Yeah. But I think when they do a stunt like that, they should actually have done it from the beginning and not in the middle of it, because
It was down to pressure, wasn't it, from players?
yeah. But I would have grinded it more if I knew that from the beginning. But
Yeah, when I found that out, I saw that. I went, because I'd stopped. And when I saw that, I carried on again.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, God, did you want me to read this?
yes, thank you, sir.
So, patch notes. Following changes and fixes are being applied in the Thursday, April the 16th update. Events. Warpath. The battle for player versus player battle for superiority returns. Attack bases to earn honor. The more honor you earn, the bigger your medals and blood thorium payouts. In addition, you'll be able to earn medals and blood thorium while you play by it in bases. Starts April 17th at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends April 21st at 10 a.m. PDT.
So that is tomorrow.
So Warpath tomorrow. Yep. So then we got Shadow Ops, God of War, Chapter 1. Embark on a new Shadow Ops campaign. Bonzo, can you just move your mouse a little bit?
Yeah.
That's it. Right. Embark on a new Shadow Ops campaign to earn parts for the upcoming new unit, the Arse, as I call him. Without a super soldier to call their own, Corpus engineers decided to use their best weapon to level the playing field. Technology equipping their best soldier with a heavily armed mech suit capable of destroying any target, including high altitude. Ares is a threat to anyone who stand in Corpus' way. In addition,
Wow.
tech for the Absolvers is now available. The Absolvers, or as Abzar call them, are the spearhead of the Sentinel assaults. And now you can get the tech to increase their power in Shadow Ops, reduced damage taken while on the move or stationary, deal more damage to infantry and vehicles, or simply reduce incoming area or sustained damage.
Holy, what do you think about that, guys?
I think it could be a very good unit by the sounds of things.
Yeah.
And I think this is it Ares or Arse or we'll keep it as Arse because Trickster likes it.
Yeah.
Hit a unit that can hit high altitude and ground. Is that going to be a workshop thing or is it going to come as standard?
Yeah,
They're the mercenary units.
it's a mercenary unit. So
It can't. No, it's not mercenary unit. It's a faction unit. It says Corpus, which is faction, not mercenary.
but it is a mercenary that we're gonna probably get fraction wise. So Corpus gonna get their own mercenary. I think it's gonna be like that, and then the Sentinel and the survivors will get their own too.
Well,
But it says
technically,
that-
Sentinels already have Nick.
Say they're capable of destroying any target, including high altitude. So I'd say it's standard.
Yeah, it's standard because they've actually commented that is what it does. So it's doesn't have to be tricked out to do it.
Right.
And it's just an updated Hercules.
Right.
Yeah.
But it goes in the mercenary building, in the Merc building, where you build, 12 of them and drop them in.
No, this
Yes.
is
No?
The unit.
No, it's Corpus unit.
it's your
Ah,
Shadow Ops
I thought
product.
it was going to be a Merc built in the.
No.
No.
It's Corpus's answer to Romero and Adam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Because
that.
you
Yes.
do mercenary is going to be Storm Chaser.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah. I'm mixing those two units together.
The only tech I wanted to see for the Absolvers was reload speed.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
it's too powerful.
if they're gonna get that boost, reduce damage and deal more damage to infantry and vehicles, then they not they shooting.
Well, it depends how you play. I mean, if players play where you're staying back because you don't want to take damage, then yeah. But in my view, I think I'd rush them and get as close as I can. So I'd use the other tech because less damage whilst moving.
Yeah.
Because you want to get in close and do the kill.
So Shadow Ops starts April 17th at 10 a.m. PDT, ends May the 6th at 11:59 p.m. PDT.
Ooh.
Tomorrow night. So content changes. Legendary of a tank.
Hey, hold back because there's another page that shows even more details.
Added a new artillery cannon to its arsenal. The legendary of a tank surpasses its predecessor in the battlefield domination. The legendary of a tank will be available in Blood Forum Exchange on 16th of the 4th, which will be tonight. So you'll be able to get that tonight.
Blood Thor, provided you got Blood Thor.
Yeah.
I can see two sides to this, good and bad.
Yeah. For those that have not been on from the beginning, Hoover tanks are some of the best tanks the Kickstarter have made.
Yeah, they used to be.
Yeah. So this I'm looking forward to.
It can shoot and move.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's some rumors that I saw on, sorry, Trickster, but I saw the rumors on Discord that it will shoot controller drones down too.
Yep. But can it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Can its missiles be also shot down?
Yeah.
They weren't before.
If
I
so,
don't think.
this means how many you're going to need for a platoon? Remember where we used to have lot of tanks, Hellfires and Hellstorms to confuse everything?
The only thing I don't hope about this unit is that it's gonna get the same turning radius as the Orc. Because then
Hey, but it can shoot while it's turning, so that's
The
okay.
Yoda's got a turning circle of a bloody oil tanker, isn't it?
Yellow, you got anything to say about it?
I'll just clean myself up. Hold on a minute. I've messed my pants. I can't
How's the
wait.
pizza?
I can't wait.
Wait until you see the range and the size.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
The range is
They're out tonight, are they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the gear store.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought the gear
Blood
store won't
Thor.
update until next week, the 22nd.
No, it's all updated today.
You can see it, Matt. I'm gonna highlight
I've
it.
been hoarding blood for. Oh, let me have a look. What have I got? What have I got? I haven't got much. I've only got 57.
Oh, you're gonna ruin.
Somebody's a happy camper right now. I may have made a poor decision last week.
I was gonna say.
We got hero bases joining the world map this week. Our new hero bases for Malcolm, Rick, heroically stock up on training tokens. Bug fixes. Controller drones not tracking targets fixed. Sarkis tech capacity does not increase with levels. We got fixed. Chopper Company Shadow Warpaint Crash Unit joining the world map this week. Absolver Forum cost was incorrect and changed. Fixed.
Fixed. So does it cost 80 or does it cost 50 now?
I don't know.
Hang on 1 second, I'll check for you. I think you'll find they cost around about 53 million. Give me 2 seconds to get in my base. Wakey, wakey, PC. YouTube is waiting.
Doomsday! Get on here, you nipple dick.
Right. They cost 53 million.
Okay. Oh, for fuck.
Did we get to the bug fixes?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, on them now.
Again, controller drones not tracking targets fixed.
Mine always tracked, so I didn't see a problem with them.
No, it didn't. It usually exploded elsewhere, but still killed the unit.
Yeah.
The graphics didn't match up the.
Yeah, they didn't fly up to it, no matter where it was. They flew to where it was beforehand.
So
And it was boom there, even though the unit's over the other side.
this one I'm looking forward to, because just before I started reading this, I was coining up my Sarkis. It's now level 10. So Bonsai, you may be right.
Well, we are going through Warpath.
Are we going to do the second page of the hover tank first?
Let me see if I can find that then.
There's more. There's more.
You wait till you see it as well.
Wait.
Yellow's gonna need a shower.
Yep.
Mate, I think
Wait till you
Doomsday's
see
going to
this.
join us in a second, guys.
Who?
Dooney.
Yeah, who? It's been so long.
Who's it?
And the way we all say Doomy just sounds so wrong.
Let me see. I'm gonna go to general discussions and
Nope, not that one.
not this one.
No,
Yeah, there you go.
no, there's a different
That's
one.
the one.
Oh, right. I will read off this then.
It's gonna come up on the show. It just came up on his screen, so it's just a little laggy behind on the what's displaying on YouTube. There we go.
So, legendary of a tank, type of a tank, weapons is Mega Shell Rocket Barrage.
Oh, sorry.
Kickside press. Doomsday, you pulled a Scott.
Yeah.
Bonsai, you pulled a Scott.
Like this.
And Tricky for the brandy.
Hey, Doomsday.
Hey.
All right.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Hey,
good,
Dad.
good.
Size
Dooms.
200.
Nice.
HP at level 1 is 15 million.
Nice.
HP at max level is 25.5 million. DPS level 1, 1.6. DPS max level is 2.5 million. Max range is 550.
I was right on that yesterday. We were
Max
talking about that.
is 2.5. Description: adding a new artillery cannon to its arsenal, the legendary other tank surpasses its predecessor in the battlefield domination.
Ooh.
I could see a lot of high levels using this.
Yeah.
I can see.
Speed's a bit
I
slow
can
though, isn't
see.
it? 2.5.
I can see Yellow Creamy's pants again in a minute.
It's a little bit slow.
And
Actually,
Scott, I can see you watching him doing that too.
Oh, no.
2.5 max speed.
Don't Doomsday to catch up his thoughts on event, etc.
Yep.
Do me.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Put me on
The
spot.
original one was 2.1.
No, yeah, I thought it was a good event. To be fair, I think Kickstarter give it us on a plate, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the only thing I like having maximum build of everything, unlimited build. I don't like keep grinding just for unlimited build.
No.
That's my only downfall. Apart from that, yeah, enjoyable event.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I like the prestige bit as well, to be honest.
That was. But did you get bored of it full time or
Well, yeah, because there wasn't many prizes for me.
no?
Because I'd already got the circus and all that. But you can carry your prestige XP over, can't you? So I think that's a good thing from Kickstarter as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
What did you get in that 1 million XP given for the hookups at the beginning?
Isn't that 550? No, not 550.
550 rank.
Size, sorry. The size 200.
200.
Size, yeah.
Is that the same as before?
No, the earlier size was 112.
So you're only going to get 8 of those in a platoon?
I don't
No,
think
you
you're
get-
going to need much more considering the health and the damage and the fact that it shoots
You get
land,
15
air,
in a
and missiles.
platoon. No.
Well,
At 200, you'll get 15 in a platoon.
No, you won't.
I can nearly see what is coming now. We had for a long time have a real. It was flat, hard to flat a base, but now I think people gonna complain that that is overcapped, that unit. But
Yeah. People are going to be complaining they're getting flat easy again.
because that is gonna be a beast. This one.
Yeah, but that's what we want. We want to jump to a sector, spend about 200 gold and flat the whole sector. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you don't spend 200 gold on one base, do you?
exactly.
Because they say that this one will shoot controller drones down too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yep. Target.
depends. It's going to come down to fire rate and what text they put on it.
The thing is, how many blood thorium do you think it's going to be a level?
Oh, it's going to be two. It's going to be two.
Oh, I hope it's not 3.
It's going to be two a token, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling they might up it on this one, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
Might be 3 a level in this one now. I hope not, but
Don't give them ideas, Doomsday.
it seems to be the way they're going forward. They're upping everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
The more the units come on.
we'll find out tonight. It's not like we got to wait a
Yeah.
week.
I just check. Sorry, Jeff. Just checked. The size of the old hover tank was 112,
Mhm.
and you could get 10 in a platoon, couldn't you?
Well, that was before they raised the thing. This one, you will have 15.
Platoon size is
in a
now
platoon.
3,000, not in it.
Three-
Not 1,500.
3,000.
Yeah. I can see what is coming.
Yeah, it's going to go back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
5 twos of hover tanks, and boom, flat.
Yeah, but was that not fun?
Well,
That was fun.
That was the fun time of the game, that, wasn't it? When these were the
it's going to
beasts.
be expensive to get 5 platoons of those. It's going to be really expensive.
I think one will be enough.
I think one will be enough. You just want something like give yourself a little opening in the base.
Nah, stick a whole tune in.
Now, from what I heard, it's still the dragons.
That's what I mean. Yeah, sorry,
gonna be an
that's what I
issue.
meant. A whole tune. You know what I mean? Crack open a hole in the base, and then you can maybe pick a base apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it started.
Flat.
Get a good start.
Nah, just flat it with them.
On a good note, they can't be any worse than the lavs.
No.
Oh, well, let's hope not. Let's hope they've got this legendary one right. I so hope. I'm praying to the fucking the war commander gods out there, man. I hope this one's on the money because other than the Raptors and for a little bit the Phantom, all the legendary stuff has been.
Yeah.
But it's like all of it. They're all good for a little time.
Yeah.
And then they become obsolete.
Yeah. The Raptors were the only one that had any longevity about them, didn't they? We had a good 6 months with fun with the Raptors.
Yeah, they were killer units then.
Yeah, the Phantom didn't last long at all. Once you realised all you got to do is put a tracker in your base.
Where do you want to
Yeah.
go next then, Bonsai?
Oh, events Warpath.
You want to do Warpath next?
Yep.
Want to blow that up a little bit, mate? Make it a little bit bigger.
Rub it hard.
That's what she said.
You just had to
About 120 will do.
just give it some push.
That'll do. So we've got Warpath starts April 17th at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends April the 21st at 10 a.m. PDT. This works out well because I'm off work now until Monday. How it works, points. In addition to prize payout at the end of Warpath, you'll now have the chance to earn medals and blood thorium daily.
Ooh.
We're going to get blood thorium daily?
But they did that before, didn't they?
No?
On the last warpath.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you had to get
Yeah,
to
they
a
did.
certain level.
Yeah.
And once you got to the level, you had to wait 12 hours, or you could coin it for 50 gold.
Correct.
Yeah. Every PvP attack will earn you points towards the track. Each tier that you reach on the attack will unlock a chest awarding medals, with the final chest also awarding blood thorium. When completed, you'll have a 12-hour cooldown, or you can use gold to speed it up. So just participating in the event can earn you the things you want without having to be high on the leaderboard. Repairs. All repairs during Warpath will be half time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Not
Half time or
cost.
half price?
Half
Or
time.
both?
Time,
It's-
it
Well,
says.
So that's for all
it is
units,
half
not
price,
just-
really, and it's half price in your time.
Yeah, your gold cost will stay the same.
Yeah.
Honor.
Oh.
Earn honor from player base engagements. Winning honor improves your position on the leaderboard, reaching higher leaderboard divisions to unlock increasingly powerful prizes. Honor earned in bases on your opponent level and no longer influenced by the attacker's level. The difference between the attacker and defender's honor is still reflected in the exchange. Winning an attack against somebody with more honor than you will result in more honor won.
That's better.
It's a double-edged sword, that, isn't it? Because you can
No,
win
that's
more, but
much
you can
better.
also lose more.
But that's a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
When you were hitting lower levels with one hell of a lot of honor, you were getting nothing.
Yeah.
Right, so perma damage protection. Attack individual players twice while Warpath is active. The 5-minute PvP cooldown will be disabled in Warpath. 5-minute PvP cooldown?
I thought they got rid of that ages ago.
I thought they did. After your second attack concludes for any reason, including end attack, the attacked player will be placed under a perma damage protection, preventing further attacks only from the original attacker until Warpath concludes. Standard damage protection. Standard damage protection times are set to 4 hours for the duration of Warpath. Scroll down, Bonsai.
That's it. No.
Right, current champion of Warpath icon. A player that has this icon on the world map is the winner of last Warpath and should be congratulated or attacked, entirely your choice. Please note that winners will no longer be awarded a spot in the DNK Alliance or receive additional benefits.
That's going to upset a few, we know.
Yeah.
It's like most clans, DNK fell apart when Storm Chaser left.
Prizes. The top 100 players will now receive the champion-based world map icon, highlighting their achievement. Chests. Bronze chest, 20,000 medals. Silver chest, 40,000 medals. Gold chest, 80,000 medals and 1 blood thorium. So move down.
This is going to make you. I wasn't going to bother this season with this event, but now you're getting the blood thorium. We want to get them horror tanks.
Yeah, baby.
So leaderboard payout table. So Diamond Division is 10,000 honor or above. The payout is 12 blood thorium and 300,000 medals. This is at the end, ain't it?
Yeah.
So Platinum Division, 8,000 honor or above is 8 blood thorium and 220,000 medals. Gold Division is 6,000 honor or above, which is 6 blood thorium and 160,000.
Excuse me.
Silver division is 4,000 honor or above, with a payout of 4 blood thorium and 120,000 medals. Bronze division is 2,000 honor or above, with 2 blood thorium and 100,000 medals. Iron division is 1 honor or above, is 1 blood thorium and 50,000 medals.
Woo. Well, somebody gonna grind this one?
I'm going to get both of my accounts up there.
Just do what you can.
Yeah.
Well, my main will be up in the top anyway. My
I got
mini, don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna go back and there's some Shadow Ops bases out. To the new Shadow Ops. Igor.
Have we got? Hang on, we got Shadow Ops to go over as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get in on that page. Let me see. I'm gonna go.
While you do that, Shadow Ops should be active.
Let us see.
It won't be active till
It
tomorrow.
won't be active until tomorrow. Shadow Ops always on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bloody Thursday, isn't it?
Oh, here it is.
Right, so Event Shadow Ops, God of War Chapter 1. War Commander Shadow Ops, God of War. And there he is.
Yeah. He's gonna be a beast.
Upgraded Hercules.
Mm.
So we're going to have Hercules and hover tanks back.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to have throwback Thursdays then.
I think Yellow's having come in his pants Thursdays. Chapter 1 briefing, the God of War. Embark on a new Shadow Ops campaign to earn parts for the upcoming new unit, the Arse. So I bet every time you get hit with it, you're going to be, you fucking arse. Without a super soldier to call their own, Corpus engineers decided to use their best weapon to level the playing field. Technology, equipping their best soldier with a heavily armed mech suit capable of destroying any target, including high altitude. The arse is a threat to any standing Corpus weight. So grant your foes absolution. The Absolvers are the spearhead of Sentinel assaults, and now you can get the tech to increase their power in Shadow Ops, reduce damage taken while on the move or stationary, deal more damage to infantry and vehicles, or simply reduce incoming area and sustain damage. It's alright, my bloody ears are killing me. Let's scroll down a little bit. Chapter details. Phase 1 begins April 17th at 10 a.m. PDT.
That is tomorrow.
Ends April the 24th at 10 a.m. PDT. Phase 2 begins April the 24th at 10 a.m. PDT and ends May the 1st at 10 a.m. PDT. Phase 3 begins May the 1st at 10 a.m. PDT and ends May the 6th at 11:59 p.m. PDT. I wonder if that's just going to be one continuous.
Maybe.
Because as one ends, the other one starts straight away. So is it just going to be like 3 phases run straight through?
I
Seems
see. Welcome, Brian One Kicks. He's and welcome to the show. He says that yes, they will have Tuesday throwback.
Thursday throwback even.
Yeah.
Right, so Mr. Phase, you can replay the current phase to earn any of the parts you may have missed. Scroll down for me, Bonsai.
Yeah.
Shadow Ops points. Attack Shadow Op bases to earn points. 8,000 Shadow Op points must be earned. your initial playthrough. Additional playthroughs can earn you awesome extra tech, plus a damage bonus in the next monthly event. 4,000 additional Shadow Op points must be earned to complete repeated playthroughs. I'm looking forward to this unit as well.
Yeah.
And there's your arse. Let's go down a little bit. So I'm going to call him Ares.
Ares.
Corpus type.
Ares is actually the Greek god of war.
So
I think you'll find.
he is Corpus faction type infantry, target air and ground. Description: built to be the perfect warrior, the Ares can combat almost any situation with its minigun, laser cannon, rockets, and heavy armor. But you know, how much do you want to put on him? Has he got some C4s? You know, do a Romero.
Reminds me like
As long as he doesn't squat, I'm fine with that.
Was you going to say something, then, dude?
I just say it reminds me of that old unit, the
Hercules.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Can I? Everybody's rubbing their hands the fact that it hits high altitude.
Only Roy Boy rubs his fucking hands, the fat twat.
But this ain't going to go in your base. So it's pointless that it hits high altitude unless somebody attacks your tune.
No, it would take out a Pegasus, won't it?
It's gonna
Yeah.
go for the Pegasus. Yeah.
Well, so will Gorgons.
No, it doesn't shoot high altitude because it shoots ground.
Oh, yeah.
So
What?
this is the only unit that shoots both air and ground and high
Yeah, you
altitude.
don't have to dedicate,
We've
Yes,
never
You
you
had
don't have to
anything like this
take out
before.
your base.
Can you please not talk between each other? Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
It's gonna be little like Nick, maybe.
Yeah, because it's going to hit everything.
Yeah.
Right,
Then we have,
so Absolver
No.
tech. Blast armor effects. Reduces splash. Damage taken. Slot armor. Rarity bronze. Absorption armor effects. Reduce sustained damage taken. Slot armor. Rarity bronze. Overcharge rounds effects. Increases damage versus vehicles. Slot weapon, rarity silver. Fine-tuned rounds effects, increases damage versus infantry. Slot weapon, rarity silver. Scroll down for me, Bonsai. Frontline training effects. Reduce damage taken while moving. Slot training, rarity gold. Hold the line effects. Reduce damage taken while stationary. Slot training, rarity gold. So, what's we got to say about them techs?
whoa, he's gonna be a beast. So
I think
you
you're
can
gonna have
actually the last two takes is gonna be either you gonna do it in base or as a PvP platoon.
It's going to be a PvP for me.
Yeah, but you can do it both. Those the last take is where I
I'm
will.
not going to give it away, but I'm going to get that frontline training.
Hint, hint.
That's the one I'm aiming for, without a doubt.
And then probably mix the others up.
So somebody's thinking about rushing.
I'd sooner deal far more damage close up than sit
because-
back.
The closer to the target they are, the more damage they deal.
That's back.
And fine-tuned rounds, that will be good if you want to hit bases with just the Vausen.
Yep.
That's gonna.
What's your what? Controllers.
Right, just to clarify, this unit. How do we obtain it?
The areas.
Yeah.
Shadow
Ops.
Yeah, that is the take. I think what yellow means it. How do we get it? How do we get the unit?
Shadow Ops.
Yeah, 8 parts for Shadow Ops.
But Shadow Ops is only 3 phases. So is it 8 parts or
So
something?
this is a unique. It's a single unit.
This is the Absolver tech we
No,
are.
scroll up to the top, Bonsai, for me. Yeah, you're going we come off it, didn't we? Yeah, we had 3 phases. Yeah, carry on, mate. Carry on up. Because I think we're... No,
Back down.
Oh,
Back
wait,
down.
go to the phases.
There you go.
Where it ends, we're going to have the main event again, May the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to end there. Then the 7th, I'm guessing, is going to be main event.
Right. Okay. So we're going to get it rather than having the way 8.
So we're going to get 3
Oh,
parts to the event, do the event, and then get the rest of the parts.
What did you mean the R's or the?
Are you sure of that? Are you not sure it's just done in 3 phases? Because what's confusing me
No,
is
you're
the
looking
amount
at it
of
wrong.
tech they've released for it, and they've released it already.
No.
No, that's
No.
the Absolver tech.
Tech.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
You're looking at
Right.
2 units then.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Okay, my mistake.
You're
In Shadow Ops,
gonna.
you're going to be able to get all this Absolver tech.
You can see here. Gonna.
Too small.
This is the R's. 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 And from here down. And from here down, it is the Absolver we are looking at.
Yeah, sorry, I was away from the computer for a second.
Yeah, it can be a little confusing when it is.
I was thinking, bloody hell, this is like all a bit sudden.
Mm.
Well, Yellow, you sure you weren't just changing your pants from before?
That's what I was. I was changing my pants over the hover tank.
Have we got any more to go over, Bonsai?
No, actually, no. That was that for this time.
Oh. So when's the actual downtime?
Today at 5 p.m. Pacific Date Time. So in
It's about 9 o'clock our time, I
6
think.
hours from now.
All right. And we got Woody just joined us.
Hello.
Excuse my fucking French, but this fucking hangout is shit. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I'm late.
How did you event go, Woody? And what are your thoughts about it?
I'll give it a
Not
strong
for
10.
you.
Whoa, nice.
Your daddy's going
It
to
was
fix
really
it
easy.
for a
It was
friend.
that easy. Even Scott could do it.
He can't do it,
Can you
can he?
shut
He
up?
can't be nice for 1 week.
Well, he also gave it a 10 because he still has a job, so he has to work between his online time is conflicting between his job and real life.
You're right there.
I could say the same thing about you as some of the things you send me, you fucker.
Who's talking, Muttley?
Well,
No, girls. Behave yourselves.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Let's be nice.
Anyway, Scott, it's not past your bedtime, is it? I thought you'd be gone by now.
I'm sorry, Grandad. I forgot you was the old one here now.
Evening, Dooms.
holy shit.
Evening.
Look, let me just go through all the panels. So Dooms is out of hide. Hi, Nutcracker.
Hiya.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Hi, Blondie.
Hello.
And I am Matt, and the boss himself, Bonsai.
How you doing, man?
Well, do you guys want to wrap it up, or do you want to continue to talk about chat about how the event was the things that we encountered in the event, or is it?
Katie.
I'll tell you what, Bonsai, you could log into your mini and have a look at some bases.
Nope. Not gonna do that. keep my mini secret in a secret place. But it was actually pretty fun to make a new.
Yeah, who won the competition out of you and Trickster then on the mini event?
I think Bonsai did in the end.
Is that why you were so bitter about it when he told you what he had and what you didn't?
Yeah, he had a lot of advance in the end.
He had a lot of controllers as well, didn't he?
Bonsai, how much money did you spend on gold?
Oh, this event?
No, on your mini.
Oh, on my mini? Didn't spend any. I actually want to see. It was the test I want, because on my main I think I spent about 1,000 coin.
What?
Yeah.
I never spent 1 gold on this event.
Oh, but don't say it to my wife.
In case she asked, what do you want us to say?
I'm gonna pee him her later.
No, I bought 1,000 gold this time, and I had have half of it back.
Bonsai, you know how you normally get a frying pan round the head?
Yep.
When she finds out, it's going to be a broomstick up your arse.
Yeah, but this is actually a test for to see how far I could go in the event without any coin, and that is why we made those small minis to see how far we could get, and if it how hard it was.
Yeah, so we could get a lower view on it as well.
It's an unfair test though, because we got the free repair logistics.
Yeah, but you can only hold 3 of those repair logistics, and you only get 1 a day.
Yeah.
But you gotta admit, though, we gotta give Kickside thumbs up for that, considering how everything's been with the world these days.
I'll admit to do something. I'm talking over you, Brandy. Sorry.
No. But you gotta give it hands down to Kickside for doing that, for free repair, because for everything that's going on in the world these days, I mean, that was a blessing to have a little bit of free repair.
Yeah.
It did come in handy when I DC'd in a 5 with a rather expensive platoon, and lost the platoon because a Darkstorm lost its aura, and I would have had in excess of 20 hours repair. So the free logistics did come in quite handy there, because I wasn't going to spend 48 coin on it.
Well,
And that was in a Rogue 5 base, wasn't it?
Actually, it was in a gold res 1.
Well, on the menu, I'm doing the challenge 4 bases, and I got them down to 26 minutes damage.
I just want to say hello to Brian Watkins and Britt. Hello and welcome to the show.
That's one of my guys, Brett.
Oh,
thanks for coming along.
Yep. Well, no, but actually, it was pretty fun to do the event on a mini in my eyes, and I think they did an awesome job for the lower levels. They had the right amount of hardness, so they just difficulty. So I think that the lower levels they had a good event this time.
Anyway, Kickside cheated me on that, because they give you a juggernaut and didn't give me one.
Yeah, but I'm the special one.
Fucking favoritism, that.
Yeah, but you got Darkstorm.
Yeah, I have to grind for that.
No, but I think they give for the newcomers, they're gonna give them some starter packs, and that is actually awesome for the new players, that they wait 2-3 days to. That was what I was going through. I started to upgrade and started to hit some bases to see how far I could get in the beginning, and I was actually killed in a metal and oil base. One, I could not make it. but then they throw in a package with some liberators and some cool stuff in it, and then then it will start to be fun for me on my mini.
Tell you what, I was getting my hair off with some people begging for them challenge 4 bases. I'm like, hang on, I'm on level 38 and I'm doing them.
Yeah.
So why is it somebody higher level begging for them?
Yeah, but Trickster, you have to see it this way too. You have some experience from your main base.
Yeah, but I ended up point on flattening him.
Yeah, that was maybe a little dick move.
That wasn't Scott by any chance, was it?
No, but what I mean is that we have experience from our main account, so we know how to kill bases.
But yeah,
Yeah. Those that start from scratch and are at level 30 or 32 or 40 have maybe not seen what the units can do and how to use them. Probably.
It's level 40, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they're kept in their own sector for tutorial, and when they leave that sector, they've usually reached level 40.
when are Kickstarter starting that? And
They've started it already.
Is it only new bases?
Nice.
Before?
Yeah, it's
Brand
only
new, innit?
new bases. We had a guy turn up in our sector, and he said that he was in this training sector, and he got, I think it's level 39 or 40, and then they release you, and you can go out to any sector then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought they were going to relocate all the lowers to that sector.
No, it's all new starters.
I was trying to keep mine under 40 so I get into that sector. Then I can go and bully them all.
Yeah, he wanted me. He wanted to
Yeah.
smash them all.
You can't go into that sector, but you can come out of it.
No.
Bonsai, I'm going to have to start a new one.
No, for
Like-
no.
Isn't that supposed to be
Dude,
like another sector 1 or something like that, like an alternative like before?
It's a sector that you can't see.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably sector 0 or something.
Yeah, probably.
Well, like when we had a test one, it was an alternative test sector 1, but it was a test server.
Well,
That was his missus getting frying pan out because he heard about that 1,000 gold.
She's just waiting for him to sign off.
That's what he went looking for.
It makes a change, doesn't it? It's Melvin Scott's to get us a frying pan.
She's smart enough not to do it live.
but the good thing is that it was on sale, so I can actually buy it twice now.
Yeah,
So-
but you're sitting the other side of the computer waiting for him. She's got a frying pan in the hand.
Well, that is today's show, guys, and I want to go to the panel for the shout-outs, and I will start with High Anxiety. Can you give your shout-out?
Just shout out to you, Bonsai, for bringing us all together. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Great times as always. Shout out to anybody that was viewing us live. Hope we get more later. And shout out to anybody that's going to be viewing us in the future. Like and subscribe. And we do have a Watchtower Facebook page. So if you haven't already joined it, search it up. It's called War Commander Watchtower. And hook us up.
Thank you, Chip. Not.
Hello, goodbye.
Adios.
Adios, amigos. Doomsday, can you give your shout-out?
Yeah, just a shout out to everyone who come along and watched us and supports Walkman Hangout. Watchtower. Shout out to everyone in the Hangout, that's what I was meant to say. That's it. Just have fun. Oh, you enjoy Warpath.
Oh. And Scott, can you give your shout-out?
That's just a copy and paste to the people before. I will say it is nice to have Nut back on the panel. We haven't spoken to him for a little while, so it was nice to have you here, mate. And hope it continues. And thanks for YouTube coming along and watching. And I will say thanks to Woody for finally turning up and getting his phone sorted out.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for you putting on the show, Bonsai.
Oh, well. Trickster, can you give a shout-out?
Yep. Shout out first of all to yourself and Brandy for putting the show on. Everybody on the panel, as usual. Everybody on YouTube tuning in, coming in to watch us, watching us later. Thanks for the support. And Kicks Eye. Bit of a rubbish event for my main, but brilliant for my mini. Lower levels. So, yeah, you get in there. I think you should tier it, maybe level cap it to what basis. I'd like to see the waves come back, though. Remember where you could hit them in waves and you just keep going until you can't get any more? And that's it. That's me.
Thank you. Ghost Rider, can you give you a
Wait
shout
a
out?
minute, what about Woody?
Yeah,
And
he-
Yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to do mine first?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Right.
you're probably asleep.
It's because it is how I see it in my hangout.
Oh, okay. I'd rather have Woody and Matt go first, though.
Okay. Then I go with.
Right, just do yours a second. Just do yours a second. Oh, give me 5 seconds. No,
Yellow, can you give you a shout out?
No,
Yeah, shout out to yourself and Brandy.
I did the
Setting up
case.
the show. Who's going talking?
Shut up.
Mute up.
Willie, you up?
No, Rob.
Mute up, you cunt.
Everyone's having a shout out to the world. Yeah, shout out to yourself, Bonsai and Brandy, for putting on the show. Shout out for the rest of the panel coming along and giving us your thoughts. Nice to see you, Mr. Nutcracker. Long may it continue. Shout out to the people who come along and watch us and support us in YouTube land and in the Facebook world. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to the NHS in the UK and the care workers and all the frontline people that are out working every day, keeping our country going. Massive shout out to you people.
Yes, Yellow. I'm a key worker.
I'm a key worker as well. I'm working.
What are you ready?
Wait, can you give you a
Yeah.
shout out, Woody?
It's just
A
done.
big shout out to you, Bonsai, for putting another show on, mate. And a big shout out to all the guys on the panel, as usual. And nice to see Nutcracker on the panel. And everybody who's watching YouTube.
Thank you.
And a big shout out to myself, key worker.
Always give you a shout out to yourself.
Alright.
Then we go Ghost Rider.
All right, my shout out is to everyone on the panel and YouTube and those who are watching as we are ending this one and who those will be seeing this later. My special shout out is to Yellow's wife who will be washing his pants later on.
Oh yes. Then it's me. I want to give a shout out to all of you guys that are on the panel, and thank you not for coming along and joining us on the show. That means a lot to me, and I want to give a big shout out to Kickstarter for doing a great event again. We can always discuss on the high and low, but I actually enjoyed it this time. I want to give a big shout out to those that want to look at our show later on, and remember to like and subscribe. And I think there was something about was it not a birthday boy earlier this week? Can you remember that?
I don't know who.
Was it not Destry?
Oh yeah. No, Destry did have a birthday earlier this week.
Yeah, Destry did have a birthday this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through some hard times right now too.
I was going to say it's actually my birthday tomorrow.
Well, I gotta sing a birthday song for him.
No.
Oh, can we have a vote on that?
We have a golden child that have a birthday. He deserves a good singing.
Well, should we get Skipjack on here then?
No, I will do it myself. Happy birthday, Destry. Happy birthday, Destry. Happy birthday, dear Destry. Happy birthday to you. And that was all for us. Thank you very much.
Hey, where's my birthday?
Fuck off.
Your birthday's coming up. It's gonna be a matter of how many times we all get to hit your base.
What's up tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
That is all from us.
Good
Have a nice
night.
Night.
Have a nice day.